You'll see in a second. FC Juarez femenil defender Janely Farias has joined us. And before we get into Mexico-Panama with Janely, there is another game that we also want to talk about, because next month on this pitch behind us, the U.S. women's national team are going to be playing Brazil. So we have invited in one of the rising stars of the U.S. team, Angel City forward Alyssa Thompson. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
This isn't all that far from home for you.
No, it's really close, actually.
Okay, very cool. So we talked about the fact that there is this game between the U.S. women's national team and Brazil coming up at this stadium soon. The roster hasn't been announced yet, won't be announced till Tuesday. Are you able to give us any info on whether you're going to be included? Do you know?
Yeah, I do know, and I'm going.
Yes!
Yes!
Okay.
Let's go! Congrats, Alyssa.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Talk to me about what that's going to mean to you. Obviously, it's a rematch of the Olympic gold medal final. I know you didn't get to... Mexico is coming out, by the way, I'm assuming, which is... Oh, Panama is out.
Panama's
sorry.
Oh, it's going to be Mexico.
Now we know who she's
I just heard
Oh, my
noise.
God.
I heard noise. My bad. Apologies, everybody. You didn't get to play in that game at the Olympics, but you know what it means to play a big rival like Brazil and in a stadium like this. How excited are you?
I'm super excited. I mean, being able to play here, I'm from LA, being able to be in front of my family and friends is going to be really fun, and I'm always excited to play with the national team. So
One of the things that's been a disappointment to me is just seeing that the U.S. men's national team struggle to, there goes Mexico, struggle to bring out a crowd for these home games. Does the U.S. women's national team, do you think in general you guys tend to do better at that?
I mean, I feel like we have both done pretty good, but I think we do better a little bit.
Yes?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
own it. I agree. I think the U.S. women's national team does a great job in engaging with the fans. What does it feel like for you, not only you got to perform in FIBA Leagues Cup against Australia, but you got to start alongside your sister. What is that like? What does that mean for you?
It's been the best thing ever. I love playing with my sister. We get to play with each other at club, but being able to play at the international stage together is just something I've always dreamed of doing with her. So
Who's the boss?
I'm the boss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's over
Older
there.
sister
She's
boss.
watching.
Can you, Alyssa, I wanted to ask you something. How do you actually deal with disappointment? Because you know you're young, obviously, and hopefully your career is going to be long. And from experience, I can tell you it's one of the most difficult things. When things are okay, how do you deal with disappointment? Because obviously, thinking about the Olympics, how did you take that one?
Yeah, I was definitely disappointed, but I knew at that time I wasn't one of the best forwards that they could have brought. So understanding that and like kind of knowing that and going back to my club and being like, these are the things I need to work on in order to be on that level and on that stage. And that's what I did. And I went back to club and I was like, I just need to be better, score, assist, and now I'm back in with the team.
Score and assist. I like that. And assist.
I think that mentality is huge. You're 20 years old, right?
Yep.
Like for somebody at 20 years old who's just starting in the game to say like, you know what, I'm not the best. I got to work on this. I got to work on that. I think we're missing a lot of that on both sides of men's soccer and women's soccer. So, I mean, props to you. I think you're already 2 steps ahead of the game. So keep it up.
Thank you.
To be able to self-assess like that is also always important. It's also important to hear feedback from your coach, right? What is Emma Hayes like in that area? How communicative is she with you in terms of what she wants to see from you?
Yeah, I mean, she's very, like, she talks a lot to all of our players and stuff, and in our meetings, I know coming out what I need to work on, and I think she just wants me to have more experience with the team internationally and be able to, like, play with the team more.
You're cool with Emma, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Outing your friendship here on air. I hope you
No,
don't
it's
mind.
just the only thing she supports Tottenham, so we had a little we have a little thing going on there. But no, I texted her during the Olympic to congratulate her because that was magnificent. We couldn't do it like they did. We obviously lost in the final against Spain, but I have mad respect for her, although she supports Tottenham.
You're going to have, I assume your next goal is to be part of the roster for the Women's World Cup. I know Emma Hayes is putting a lot of focus on the development of a lot of younger players. She's giving a lot of players opportunities. I think you're going to have a lot of competition, a lot of healthy competition. How do you prepare for that coming up, the World Cup?
I feel like continuing to focus on me, focusing on what I can do on the field, and continuing to make myself feel that I have something different from all these other players, that I'm kind of undeniable on the field and she can't not pick me.
I think that's.
I love that.
Yeah, that's good.
I love that attitude.
No, that's good. That's good. Who did you look up to when you were younger? Girl.
Yesterday?
I definitely looked up to Messi. I just loved watching him play, and I feel like just how he could beat multiple people and kind of do it all himself. I was like, that's what I wanted.
And in the women game?
I mean, Kristen Press, she was a big one for me. I get to play with her now on my team, but I just thought she was so clinical in front of goal and kind of underrated as a player, so I really like her.
So know that you're going to be on that roster for the Brazil game. It means the U.S. women's national team is all coming through LA. It's your hometown. You're going to be in charge of entertainment. That's going to be your responsibility. Do you already have it mapped out where you're going to take everybody?
Yeah, I mean, I'll take them around mine and we can make dinner and stuff, but I mean, I still have to think about that actually.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you cook? What's your dish?
Steak.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can invite us over for steaks.
Huh?
You can invite us over for
Yeah,
steaks.
we're all free. Yeah, we're available. All right, it's been good to have you with us. Thank you so much.
Thank
good luck
you,
in that
really.
game. And
Thank you.
congrats on making the roster. We're excited
you.
for you.
Congrats.
Very
Thank you.
cool.